Hurry!
The Miami-Dade County Tax Collector's new office is officially open. The new location at 200 Northwest 2nd Avenue in downtown Miami was designed with customer service in mind. The first floor public service area is a one-stop shopping experience for everything from property taxes to auto tags to fishing licenses. Customers can expect a faster, more pleasant experience thanks in part to a state-of-the-art queuing system that will alert them when a tax specialist is available to help them.
This new office location is really an example of the mixed-use, pedestrian-friendly downtown we are all working to achieve. Besides functioning as a parking garage, the lower level of this building will house this government service along with other businesses. This promotes common sense, mixed-use development, making it easier for the residents of Miami-Dade County to access the services of this office.
The building also incorporates efficiency measures that will help save on energy costs and is one of the first county buildings to be LEED Gold certified by the U.S. Green Building Council. Travelers flying through Miami International Airport may be able to save time going through security. Aviation and Transportation Security Administration officials announcing the opening of a TSA PreCheck application center at MIA. The expedited security screening program allows passengers who have passed a background check to skip regular security lines and go through a faster TSA line without having to take off their shoes or remove their laptop or 311 compliant liquids from carry-on luggage. U.S. citizens and permanent residents can pre-enroll for TSA PreCheck online at tsa.gov and make an appointment to complete the process at the new center on the 4th level of Terminal D. The cost is $85 for a 5-year membership. Drivers can look forward to a smoother ride on the Rickenbacker and Venetian Causeways now that tolls are being collected electronically through SunPass. Cash and county-issued CPass transponders are no longer being accepted. The Rickenbacker and Venetian Causeways, which connect Miami to Key Biscayne and Miami Beach respectively, have converted to SunPass. That means lower toll rates, less traffic congestion, and no need to stop. The cost is $1.75 per trip. If you don't have a SunPass transponder, your toll will be collected through toll by plate at a cost of $2.25 per trip, plus a monthly administrative fee. Boating is a way of life in South Florida, and if you plan to be out on our waters Columbus Day weekend in October, expect to see an increased law enforcement presence. The Boating Under the Influence, or BUI, task force will be patrolling the waters to make sure you stay safe while having fun. Miami-Dade Mayor Carlos Gimenez announced the multi-agency law enforcement task force at PortMiami just before Labor Day, a busy boating weekend. The goal is to raise awareness about boating safety and the dangers of drinking and boating.
We've had 7 deaths in our waterways this year, and we know that in the past that alcohol and drugs have contributed, a great deal to tragedies, and so we want to make sure that we prevent accidents. Once you're responding to an accident, once you're responding to an incident, the battle's already lost. You're just there to try to mitigate what's already happened. We want to prevent it, and the best way to prevent it is to make sure that we have safe boating in Miami-Dade County.
The BUI task force is made up of federal, state, and local authorities. If you are caught boating under the influence, you will be arrested. Cuban rafters know how dangerous the ocean can be, risking their lives to flee Cuba on flimsy rafts and boats in search of freedom. Miami-Dade Commission Chairwoman Rebeca Sosa and Commissioner Esteban Bovo joined Alicia Garcia, president of Fundación Éxodo 1994, at Amelia Earhart Park in Hialeah to commemorate the 20th anniversary of the 1994 Cuban exodus. That year, nearly 35,000 rafters left Cuba for the United States.
They died in the middle of the ocean. Some of them were able to reach the lands of liberty, this great nation. We are honoring that moment in history to show the world that there are people throughout the world who doesn't stop to think twice in order to search for freedom. And this is the land of freedom.
The large influx of refugees led to the U.S. government's wet foot, dry foot policy, which allows Cubans who reach U.S. soil to remain here. Those intercepted at sea are generally sent back home. County and other local leaders swing into action to help break ground on the new Miami-Dade Animal Services Shelter. The ceremony took place at the future site of the new shelter on Northwest 36th Street and 79th Avenue in Doral. Once completed, the 70,000-square-foot shelter will be able to house more dogs and cats and will feature an adoption center, improved clinic facilities, and quarantine areas to protect animals and help prevent the spread of disease. The new shelter is scheduled to open in fall 2015. Take a look at the Summer Youth Internship Initiative Class of 2014. The program, sponsored by Commissioner Barbara Jordan, celebrated its 10th anniversary this year. That's 10 years of providing interns with valuable work experience and much more. This year's participants were honored at a closing ceremony luncheon at Sun Life Stadium in Miami Gardens. The program has grown over the years and now has 23 business partners, which were recognized at the luncheon. The Miami Dolphins received the Diamond Business Partner Award for being a part of the program since it began.
It's been quite successful, but not only that, the fact that a number of these business partners have gone on to hire these young interns into their offices speaks volumes about the quality of the participation and the representation that we've had. And that's largely due to my staff, to people such as Shanae, who was the director of the program this year. She's done an awesome job, and I want to give her full credit for the success of this program.
The interns also participated in bonding exercises, team building events, and community service activities like the school beautification project at Golden Glades Elementary in Miami Gardens throughout the 10-week program. And finally, congratulations to the Miami-Dade Department of Cultural Affairs for winning a 2014 National Association of Counties Award for its Going to the Museum Guide. The comic book style guide helps prepare new visitors for a museum experience by explaining what to expect in a fun, easy to understand way. The guide is available in English, Spanish, and Creole. To see a copy online or request free printed copies, visit miamidadearts.org/education/going-museum. And that's a wrap for this edition of Miami-Dade Now. I'm Layla Khalil reporting. Thanks for watching.